Good luck with the mission, Agent.
How dare you follow me home? Oh, never mind. Agent Ingram, I presume.
In the flesh, I've been informed that you can help us with the Shenzhen investigation.
Help would imply that I actually wished to stick my hands in your mess.
I assume that you will call this a business transaction instead.
Sure, that'll work. Here's probably the most important tip for you. Don't mess with the triads. They've been exceptionally agitated ever since someone had the bright idea to announce links between the triads and terrorism on TV. So don't expect to turn any heads with that UNATCO crap.
It's my job to investigate any possible links between the triads and the terrorist attacks. Besides, it would be beneficial for everyone to find out who's been trying to pit the triads and the authorities against each other.
That's not a bad approach. But keep in mind that they won't take kindly to a foreign agent. Also keep in mind that they already know you're in the city. In fact, the Red Arrow Triad has a major hangout right across the street.
It's just a walking distance away.
Clever. You actually have a pretty good lead for starters, so I think you should follow that. But the MPS is paying me a nice sum of money to give you information, so ask away. The Red Arrow and the Luminous Path Triads have this area in their pockets. The mall leads you to the most prestigious club in the area, Furachi Nightclub. The guy who runs it, a Filipino kingpin named David John, is currently under the Luminous Path's protection.
I'll go out on a limb and guess that he's not involved in legal business either.
Oh, what tipped you off? John might actually be able to help you. He's well aware of whatever international trade might be going on in the city. The entrance to the underground mall constitutes as a land border between the triads, but most of their fighting occurs underground.
The police won't do anything to him?
I'm guessing the MPS didn't tell you that the triads engage in very profitable bribery. The word is that Robert Chen is related to the leader of the Red Arrow, but no one's been able to confirm it. They say Director Bob even has a birthmark that looks suspiciously like a tattoo.
Let's turn the page here. I've got the impression that the police and the MPS aren't in good terms with each other.
Hell, the cops are in better terms with the triads. Why do you think you'd travel through a tunnel directly connected to my junkyard? Straight under the weary eyes of the Red Arrow Cafe.
Point taken.
For decades, the Chinese left Hong Kong alone. They knew how to hold barricades on the roads to control trade to the mainland. But even before Shenzhen, they started to change the rules of the game. The MPS opened their offices and started cooperating with the police. Of course, they could be bought as well.
So you think Shenzhen was a government setup?
I certainly don't know why anyone would go through with such a far-fetched plan. Not to mention, for what purpose. A lot of people think it was a government job, but you should know how they like to take stances like that.
I guess I'll just add that to the list of things I need to find out during my mission here.
Here, maybe this map will be of some use to you. Oh, and if you decide to head off to Furachi, you better have a lot of cash on you in order to get in.
Sounds like a setup for an alternative entrance.
You're in a bit of a hard position here, Agent. You can't avoid getting noticed anywhere in the city, and the current territorial schisms take place underground. Sure, you can stay out of sight for a while, but you need to pay attention to any possible traps.
But of course. Any particular routes I could use for my advantage?
As I said before, both of the triads already know you're here. Regular pedestrian paths are of course free for everyone, and you must act with a regular caution there. But taking triad side routes will get you into trouble unless you manage to keep it low. I've outsourced my merchandise for sale to a trusty protege of mine. His name is Jin, and you can find him opposite the burger place around the corner.
Thanks for the tip.
I'll wait here. If I'm not in this office, use that red telephone to contact me.
Hello, UNATCO, my man. The deal is this. You give me money, and I'll give you shiny new toys. Or, at any rate, toys. Potentially lethal toys.
Do you always talk to your customers like that?
Hey, UNATCO, man, don't you judge me. I can do the same, you know.
Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
Yes, I finally got to use that one.
I didn't mean to offend you. I guess you have to relieve your boredom even in a city like this.
I try. Oh, how I try. The bomb.
Bristol Mitchell.
Sorry for the disturbance. I'm Agent Max Ingram from UNATCO, and I've been hired by the MPS to investigate the Shenzhen incident.
You're the American? No, there's no way they could have sent you here. You must be on Yoon's payroll.
Relax, Officer Feng. No need to be nervous.
Don't try to stop me.
Good evening, fine gentlemen. Looking for chicken for nutrition? Or being a temporary chicken for employment?
No thanks.
You're definitely in the minority there, mate. Especially with the new type of chickens coming in.
What do you mean by that?
It's just what the world needs. A new genetically engineered omnivore that looks like a hybrid chicken dinosaur. Its venom only can bring you a nice advantage in a hectic city like Hong Kong.
I see.
If you want to see one up close, I can give you a key to the underground access. Interested? I'll give it to you for 1,000 credits. Alternatively, if you can find me a vial of ambrosia, it's yours.
Ambrosia? Why?
It tastes good, and I have this feeling that we're all gonna need it sometime soon.
So you think someone just has a vial lying around there somewhere?
Why not? So, what do you think? I wish you a very good night, sir. I wish you a very good night, sir.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Something wrong?
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Wait, maybe you can help me out. Please, you've got to.
What are you talking about?
I'm not big and strong. I can't kick.
You seem to be distraught.
Yes, excuse me. Sorry, sir. You are the UNATCO agent, right?
I'm just passing through.
Listen to me. I'm in deep debt to the Red Arrow Triad, but they checked my entire record and said that this fight is going to be my last chance at clearing my record and getting out of this business.
Yeah, that always works out well with criminals. What did you do?
Different things, different ways, many times. Look, they're really going to let me off the hook if their greaser is going to win tonight.
Looks like the Triads really are gonna wager human lives on those green bastards.
But I can't manage this alone. You've got to help me.
Just tell me what you have in mind.
The smugglers who runs this place keep the greasers in special cages that also controls their food intake. Apparently, they can feed it something that will make it docile so they can mistreat it to their will.
So you want me to poison the other greasel?
The best way to do it is with time. Get a vial of it, enter it into the machine in the luminous path greaser room. Probably won't take effect immediately, but when the fight starts, it should have done the job properly.
I'll give it a shot.
Yes, thank you. You should know a few things. Both of those cage areas are guarded by the smugglers, and they'll raise the alarm immediately if you cause a ruckus. But I've heard what the Triads have been talking about. They're going to open fire if the match gets interrupted by something like that, which would be very bad for me. Very, very bad.
Odds are that there is a convenient human-sized vent I can crawl into.
I wouldn't know about that. You might want to use the quick stops entrance to the cages if you're good with electronics. You'll have an easier time there.
Know anything else I might find helpful?
If you end up paying a visit to the quick stop, check the computer in the upper floor out. Logins, Cetra. Password, Tenagra.